We're out here and we are filming a listing video today, and we're going to teach you how to use your phone and a gimbal and just a little tripod to be able to make a pretty high quality listing video for not a whole lot of money. The goal here is to spend maybe 15 bucks on a tripod and maybe $120 on a gimbal, and obviously just use the phone you already have and you are good to go. So let's get into it. So the very first and what I'm going to say is most important step in all of this process is what I'm about to share with you. If we don't do this first part right, then the rest of what we talk about today won't matter at all. So the very first thing we do is we think through what is the most attractive feature about this house, and we say that at the very beginning. Please, please, please never say, "Welcome to my newest listing," because while I say this carefully, I say it very intentionally. No one cares. So we're going to begin today with what is one of the best features of this listing, which happens to be the very large, spacious, level backyard. We see this home as being a great option for young families, so we're going to market it that way. So let's first get started with setting up our tripod and we'll get rolling. All right, so the goal here, we've got like a $15 tripod, okay? It's got an attachment for your phone, and we want the phone straight up and down. That's gonna be really important. We also wanna use these cameras that are on the back and not the front-facing one. I know you can see that one, but these are better quality. So we'll just have it facing this way, and then you can do a test shot just to make sure that you're in frame like you wanna be. And then also, very importantly, you can see that my phone is eye level. And what we wanna do is make you look your best. So to do that, keep the phone right at eye level, and we'll have you deliver your opening line. So to start filming, we're gonna start by opening up our camera and turning it to the 0.5 camera. That helps give us the widest field of view so you can see as much house behind you as possible. Just make sure that you, as a person, stay in the middle of the frame, because once you get to the outsides of the frame, it's definitely gonna start making you look really warped. So stay towards the middle, but show off as much of the house as you can, and then deliver that opening line to grab people's attention. If you've been dreaming of a large, spacious backyard that's got lots of privacy, this home in Wentzville, Missouri was made for you. Let's check it out. All right, so next what we're doing is we're taking our phone and we're gonna switch it from our tripod to our gimbal. Now, one thing that you need to keep in mind is that you will, if possible, have an audio device connected to your phone whenever it's on the tripod anytime. You can use just your phone audio if you need to, but it really helps to have something secondary. This mine just happens to be connected to the camera that's recording right now. So when you're connected there, you'll probably have your microphone, but whenever you connect to your gimbal, we'll not be using the microphone anymore, and we'll just slip this into the gimbal. All right, so remember, we're on the 0.5x camera, and our goal is to get some shots of the front here. Again, your gimbal will help it be nice and smooth, but see if you can get some cinematic motion. Okay. And practically speaking, sometimes I use additional lenses. I'll use the 2x lens if I'm planning to do anything where I want to get more detail instead of a really wide shot. So keep that in mind. One shot that I like to get is whenever I'm using an iPhone, since it's got automatic exposure adjustments and white balance adjustments, sometimes you can get a shot where you go straight from here right inside, and it'll adjust for you as you enter the door. So that's a lot of fun. That's a shot you can try. Some helpful settings for when you're recording on your phone. I definitely like to record in 1080 because 4K is kind of overkill, especially for whenever you're going to be uploading to social media anyway. So I'll record in 1080, save some space on my phone, and then I'll record in 30 frames per second to keep the motion nice and smooth. and make it look natural to the eye. Additionally, you can record in 60 frames per second if you plan to slow footage down in post. Just decide what you want to do before you start shooting. Just as it was important outside to tell people the most interesting things about the home so that they'll actually watch the rest of our video, we have to continue to keep their attention. You need secondary hooks throughout the video to help people to keep watching. So as you move from the front of the house to the back of the house, switch off of your gimbal and put your phone back onto your tripod, connect your audio device, and go throughout the house in a few different places and talk about the most interesting features. And a pro tip, if you really want to help people envision their life here, then help them dream about what they could actually do in the space, not just what the space has. So instead of talking about a really pretty feature, though that's a great thing, why don't we show them the pretty feature with the footage and tell them about the kind of lifestyle that they could enjoy when they live in a house like this. So here's an example. The spacious open floor plan of this house is perfect for hosting holiday parties and just having a lot of space for the day-to-day activities of your family. And this beautiful kitchen with its many upgrades provides a huge amount of space for you to be able to host all the guests that come through your home. Okay, one really important part of using a gimbal is while the gimbal does a lot of work for you, it doesn't do everything for you. You still have to walk somewhat carefully to get smooth footage. So what I recommend is doing what we call the ninja walk. And to do that, it's just kind of a heel to toe, and I'll demonstrate it for you with this shot of the backyard. So you just kind of very slowly go heel to toe. That way, those micro jitters that you put in there aren't picked up by the gimbal, and you can just have a nice, smooth image when you're done. And finally, this open and level backyard provides a lot of space for you to enjoy with family and friends. One of the last but very important things that I do in a listing video is to make sure that I give people a call to action. What do I do as a result of seeing this home that I really might be interested in? Well, to give you the best chances possible with the algorithm, I always encourage people to have somebody comment a trigger word that then either you can use an automator. There are free ones like ManyChat, where you can have it automatically send them the link and set it up to send them that information, or you can just manually take care of it and not even deal with an automator. So either way, have people comment a trigger word and then send them the info for the listing. So if it's been your dream to have a gorgeous home and a spacious backyard, enough room for the whole family and all your friends, then comment the word Wentzville down below and we'll send you the listing. So that, my friends, is how to film a listing video with not a whole lot of money's worth of gear. And if you're interested in the kinds of gear that I used, I'll put that information in a link down below so you can order some of those things if you want to move forward. Obviously, it sure is nice when you can have a professional just come and take care of it, but it's not always in the budget. It's not always an option. So when it's time for you to get a listing video done on your own, grab yourself a gimbal and a little phone tripod, maybe a little audio device, and get after it.